Good evening, inmates. Welcome back to Batman Arkham Asylum. Last time we rescued some doctors, but this time, well, let's take out these guys pretty quick. We've got an elevator to catch. And with that bit of unpleasantness out of the way, let's get back on track and track down Commissioner Gordon.
Too easy. Oh, think about it. I got you trapped in a little metal box, hanging precariously over a deadly drop. What say I just blow the emergency brakes and drop you like a sack of puppies? Say good night, bats. Boom! Only kidding. Got a few more surprises in store for you. Prepare to face your fears. All of them! There is no crane. They're all over me! Only Scarecrow. Get me out of here, please, someone! It looks like the good doctor has started early. Your appointment isn't for hours. I'm sure you'll be buzzed through when he's ready. Tell me, Bats, what are you really scared of? Failing to save this cesspool of a city? Not finding the commissioner in time? Me in a thong?
I guess we'll buzz ourselves in.
Please help me, Batman! No! I'm sorry, Jim. Barbara, I'm sorry. I was too late.
I'm sorry. The number you've dialed isn't available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Barbara, are you there?
Please hang up your phone.
son. Like a man.
Mom?
Help us, Bruce! Don't let us die!
You're in my world now.
Stay out of the light. Stay out of the light.
Look around. These are the broken fragments of your mind. What are you doing, little bat? What was that?
Can you hear me? Bruce, what's going on?
Oracle, I'm okay.
What happened? I lost contact. Are you sure you're all right? Have you found my dad?
I'm fine. Had a little run-in with Scarecrow, slowed me down. I'll get back to you in a bit.
I don't think that's the last we'll be seeing of the Scarecrow, but in the meantime, well, we also have the great white shark to pay attention to.
Don't feel too proud, Batman.
Warren White is one of Gotham's crooked financiers who, in order to get out of jail time, decided to put in an insanity plea. Unfortunately, the judge granted his wish, and, well, let's just say the inmates didn't take kindly to him.
It wasn't Gordon. Crane's gas must have affected me more than I thought.
Are you lost, little bat? Having trouble figuring out what's real and what's just a figment of your twisted little mind? Same here. Just roll with it, bats. It gets easier once you get in. It really does. Listen, no more tricks. Just one last puzzle and you can have more. And a little more. Oh, I can't wait. Your precious police commissioner is just through the glass. Take a look. Harley's under strict instructions to kill the old man if any of my guys even think you're in the room. But patrolling down there. I've told them all you're on the way. So here's the deal. If you can find a way to get to Harley without anyone realizing, I'll give you your next present. Fail, and the old Carter dies. Hell, I may even give you Harley. It looks like you could use a new sidekick.
Before we go too far, there's two things on the table of interest. First is the secrets map.
So, you have given in and taken my map. I hope it proves useful.
Hidden in each one of the areas that you go to in the game is the Riddler's map, which gives a vague idea of where exactly he hid one of his trophies, his riddles, or one of the interview tapes for a given area. If you don't know quite where to look, it'll give you an idea, at least, of where to look. But you can see here we have one practically on top of us, and it's this bear right here. This stuffed bear is Osito, one of Bane's only friends when he was put in Santa Prisca prison to make up for his father's jail time. But why exactly would Bane leave his only childhood friend here?
Joker's not messing. He wants the old man kept safe from Batman. Anyone gets near him, and it won't be me carrying the can.
No problem. Nothing's getting past me. Batman'll be a dead man, and I'll be famous.
Whatever. Get over there and keep looking. Now go!
Harley's got the old man up top. You see the bat or anyone else skulking around, he dies.
This should be easy enough. Just, don't be too cocky, take them out one at a time. Now, let's face it, they're nearly blind anyway.
Fat brain yet? No? Not surprised. He's chicken. Mr. J has won again.
One last henchman to go. This should be easy.
You think anything you gotta say matters to me?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What?
Say goodnight, Commissioner.
Do your worst.
Too easy. Played you like a violin and cut your strings. Nighty-night, bats.
Well, that could have gone better. It's actually the first time I've seen that game over screen, so, I'm leaving that in.
Smell a man in tights and Harley kills the old man.
Part of the problem I ran into is I thought he was going to be turned around longer than he was, but maybe he heard me running up. Maybe that's just, you know, he spends variable amounts of time at that post, but I screwed up. So probably a better path to take would be to take him out first and then go for the guy who walks through the trench.
You know, you really should color that hair of yours. All that gray makes you look so old.
You think anything you gotta say matters to me?
With the last guard taken out, the only thing we have to do is make our way up to Harley Quinn.
Listen up, boys. The commissioner's just dying for one of you to spot the fat freak. What do you do? Harley off the old man. I've got a shiny prize for the one who sees him first.
You took longer than I thought.
He's out of control. He's trying to prove something. I'm not sure I can stop him this time.
You'll do it. Batman, listen. We're not alone. He's got something else down there. I don't know what it is.
What a blabbermouth! Spoiling the surprise.
Be quiet.
Oh, am I getting to you? Am I? Good. You're going to love this next bit.
It wants Dr. Young's login.
Never mind that. Get behind me, now. Bane.
I thought he broke out of Blackgate.
Cut me down.
Who did this to you?
Dr. Young, the Bruja. She drained the venom from my blood. Must stop her.
Sorry, Has-Bane. The good doctor won't be a problem much longer. How do you like my puppet? What say we cut him down?
Gordon, run!
Nice lady.
So, here's Bane. He's just like the Titan thug we fought earlier. The difference being that when he runs into a wall, he's not stunned. At least not immediately. The only way to hurt Bane is to make him run into the walls, and once he does that twice, you can run up to and smack him in the face a bit, and then you'll try and take care of his little venom addiction. Overall, this boss fight, you know, it's not too impressive. You fight Titan thugs that are, well, just about the same thing, so they could have done better. Still, it's not bad. It gives you a taste of mixing up the Titan thugs along with a number of regular henchmen, so it can definitely be a chore if you're not ready for it. Not to mention that while Bane's stunned, well, he's still swinging. But we're just about done here.
Batman, you okay?
I'm fine, Jim. Where's Quinn?
Gone. Must have gotten loose while Bane was throwing you around.
We need to get you off the island.
I'm not a rookie. I can handle myself.
I will break you, Batman! Then the Bruja!
No, Bane. This time I break you.
Jim, get back to the mainland. It's too dangerous here.
I don't like leaving you here.
Radio claims he's planted bombs all over Gotham. Gotham will panic. You're needed there.
We're ready to go now, sir.
Bane called Dr. Young Bruja. What does it mean?
It's Spanish for witch.
Oracle, go through the city's computers. Pull up all you can find on Dr. Young. I'll go through anything you find once I get to the cave.
A bat cave? On Arkham Island?
I built it years ago. It's best to plan ahead for situations like this.
How'd you manage to keep this a secret?
It's me, remember?
So do you think Dr. Young's been experimenting with venom? The same chemical that turns Bane into that animal?
Yes, I'm worried. Bane seemed even more powerful than usual. Joker wants the venom, and that can only be trouble.
I'm heading to Dead Man's Point in Arkham North. I'll contact you once I'm in the Batcave.
But first, let's grab some things. First off, we'll get an upgrade. This one is critical strikes. If we time our strikes one by one as we get into the free flow combos, we'll actually get a ×2 multiplier for every hit as compared to the normal ×1. And why don't we search around for some riddles while we're here? This place is a veritable smorgasbord. Most of the time around Arkham Island you will be finding the Joker's Riddler tapes, or interview tapes rather. And so you'll be searching these areas right up until the end of the game for various riddles. See, we have the explosive gel here, but the things we get throughout the game will be coming back to Arkham Island, north, south, east, and west the entire time to find new things. So, something I passed on earlier when I came through here is that inside the visitor center here, where they're doing Arts and Crafts Hour, the Joker actually does these nice little interviews with Batman. And shortly after this fight, I'll actually be cutting to the first time we came by here, which, well, there's a nice little interview for that. And then actually during this time, there's a different interview. So, right after this fight, I'll be cutting to that.
Come in! Sit down! Take off your mask! So, Bats, I was thinking, you really could use a friend in here. Someone to talk to, share secrets with. Shall we start with the big one? Who is that behind the mask? Why do you feel the need to go out into the world and fight people like me? Do you really think you can win? We'll see.
And then there's the interview for the current part of the game, which we'll run back in here real quick.
You're late for your appointment. Very rude. Well, seeing as you're here now, we might as well get started. Tell me about your childhood. Anything stand out? Ooh, is that a tear I see? Too painful? We'll come back to it later then. How about Bane Boy then? Oh, bet you were shocked to see him, weren't you? Personally, I was hoping he'd fold you up like a piece of paper and let me stamp you crazy. But even I don't get everything I want. So what was he doing here? Oh, questions.
From now on, whenever we have the opportunities for these interviews, I'll be trying to drop by here and I'll cut them into the video. Those first two are just ones I happened to skip by while I was doing my playthroughs, but I feel like they're worth seeing. Meanwhile, this is pretty much all of, well, excepting this one up here, these are most of the trophies we can get in this area for now. But, of course, we'll be back later.
What's the deal with Dead Man's Point? It's been a favorite suicide location in Arkham Island for over 100 years.
Yeah, I know. I once saved an unfortunate inmate from leaping off into the rocks below. I found a cave entrance and over the years have moved a number of supplies here. It's a regular home away from home.
And now that we're back on this part of the island and we won't have Batman constantly telling us we need to track down Commissioner Gordon, there's a good number of things we can find here as well. Such as the Riddler's secret map for this area.
A map will always help those who are stuck.
Looking shortly over to our right, we'll find another one of our riddle solutions. Tweedledee and Tweedledum are two of Batman's, well, Alice in Wonderland theme villains. They're cousins that have an uncanny resemblance to each other, and they tend to carry out some Alice in Wonderland-inspired crimes, much like, well, the Mad Hatter. They've even teamed up once in a while. There's another perspective puzzle here using the cornerstone or the keystone of the arch and a spot on the ceiling.
No, there's no way. You can't find them all. It's impossible.
Oh, I think he's starting to get flustered. Anyway, Tweedledee and Tweedledum aren't very good at fighting hand-to-hand, but what they lack in athletic abilities, they usually make up in strategic thinking. They're more of the mastermind type. They prefer to sit back and let others do the dirty work while, well, honestly, they're literally sitting. So, they like to play around with some electronics, but by and large, they're still defeated by Batman and Robin whenever possible.
You are earning my respect, Dark Knight Detective. I'll let you help me find my socks if you keep this up.
I wonder if he means like those odd-colored socks that always get lost. You know, like you'll have your white one, and then you'll have the white one with the gray on the heel and the toe. Because, I mean, sometimes it happens. And, I mean, that's a mystery I'm not even sure Batman could solve. We'll have to come back for that trophy on the other side of the bars. We won't be able to get that one for, well, a pretty decent amount of time, come to think of it. And that's going to be the case for a lot of the trophies here. You'll be coming back to this area all throughout the game. It's your main hub, but there'll be a lot of times you won't actually be able to get the trophies you're looking for until the very end of the game, which isn't bad in this one. While we're looking at upgrades, we'll go ahead and grab our last close combat upgrade, which is the special combo boost. From now on, instead of being able to do those special combos at ×8, we can do that at ×5. And, shoot, it's pretty good. Especially with the critical strikes, you land 4 hits and then you're already into your special combos. And one last trophy.
deactivated.
This looks like more than a few supplies. How do you even install that kind of door? Wow.
On.
Dr. Young was heading up a project. It was big, lots of external funding. Here are the last notes she filed. I can't make sense of it. What does it mean?
Looks like she was experimenting on the Arkham patients. This new chemical only barely resembles the original venom compound.
There are a number of changes that appear to amplify the strength of the drug. Multiple references to a Titan formula. Even a small amount could trigger a venom-like transformation in the host, eliminating the need for the storage tank Bane requires.
Hang on. These notes aren't complete. The formula is missing. That must be the secret Dr. Young is hiding. If Joker gets his hands on this, he will create an army of 1,000 Banes.
My God. Is Joker crazy enough to do that? What am I saying? You've got to stop him.
And of course, we have another new toy.
I'm going after her. She was heading to the mansion with cash. I'm going up top via the catacombs.
This is the only time we'll be using it to move boxes. Well, actually, no. We'll use it at least one more time for boxes. But by and large, the Batclaw is good for one thing. There have been cases when we're exploring the asylum where there have been vents on top of walls we haven't been able to access. But with the Batclaw, you can pull them down from a distance. And that opens up our avenues quite considerably. So, join me next time when we make our way into the sewers.
Take patient interview 17. Joker remains uncooperative. My earlier diagnosis remains true. I believe he enjoys his persona too much.
What's up, Doc?
Today I thought we'd try something different.
Oh, you make me blush, Doc. I have a girlfriend.
Dr. Quinzel, I know. I've seen the tapes. I saw what happened.
What can I say? I'm a charmer.
Anyway, I thought it would be good to talk about your childhood.
Oh, ever heard of romance, Doc? I don't give up the goods for free. You'll have to try harder.
What are you hiding?
Didn't you hear me? You scratch my back, Doc, and, well, I won't have you wrapped in plastic and left in a gutter.
My journey lasted little over a month. Visiting academics in both Metropolis and Keystone, I was exposed to a wealth of new ideas. I began my day returning home in good spirits, eager to see my wife and family. I ended it kneeling in their blood, broken fragments of my life, pouring through dripping red fingers.
Take patient interview 20. Joker is more interesting than I originally believed. When Project Titan is operational, I believe Joker will be the perfect test subject. Good afternoon. Today I thought I'd skip back to our previous conversations about your family.
Of course. I was born in a small fishing village. I always wanted to join the circus, but my father wouldn't really let me.
I don't believe you.
My father was a cop. 1 week from retirement when the mob...
I've seen the movie. What are you scared of?
Scared?
Yes, scared. There's obviously something. Something that made you what you are.
What if I'm too scared to remember? It hurts too much.
Then I can help you.
I returned to my work, but I could not shake the pictures from my mind. I should have been repulsed, but I was more eager than ever to find an explanation for why someone would do this.